What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're brand new and this is the first time you ever see my face, what's up? I'm Jen. I share all things health related here on the channel. Anything I do to level up my own life, I share with you guys in hopes to inspire and motivate you to do the same. So if that sounds like your jam, make sure to subscribe before we jump into today's video. All right, guys, as you can tell from the title, I am coming at you with week 2 of the low carbs cut meal plan. Super pumped for this. Meal prepping is proving to be the absolute key to this cut and to tracking and to being successful. So absolutely love everything that I prepped up this week. One thing that I wasn't too keen on, which I'll talk to you guys about in the end, but most everything I have been loving. And I prepped up a bunch of yummy stuff for this week, which you guys will see in just a second. But I also want to let you guys know that today is a collab with my girl Nicole Burgess. I know that most of you guys know her. If you don't, go check her out. I'll have her channel and video linked down below, as well as her Instagram. Go check her out for all the inspiration and motivation and meal prep and healthy awesomeness. She absolutely levels up in her life every single day and will help you to do the same. So make sure that you guys go check her out. Of course, she is also doing the low carb cut and will also be meal prepping a ton of greatness like she always does, and always has new recipes that are thebomb.com. She'll never steer you wrong with yummy food. So definitely make sure to go check out my girl, and let's go ahead and jump into the meal prep. Up our boiled eggs. We are going to do the air fryer again. I just have some foil down in the bottom just to keep them from rolling around. I have 8 eggs in there. So last week we did them on 250 for 17 minutes. I am going to bump it up to 19 minutes today, and then we will see how they are. Up, we are making my strawberry protein overnight oats. However, this time I am adding apple to them as well. So I cut up some strawberries and apples, as you just saw. I have a 1/3 cup of unsweetened original almond milk here. I am also going to add, just to up the protein game this time, probably a tablespoon or 2. I'll see how the consistency is after 1 tablespoon, and I might add a second one just to add an extra bit of creaminess to them, as well as some protein. I'm also going to add the Primal Palette apple pie spice and some of the monk fruit extract, and then a 1/3 cup of the old-fashioned whole grain rolled oats. Make sure if you're doing overnight oats, you don't get the quick oats, you get the rolled oats. And these are the gluten-free Bob's Red Mill. I got this in my Walmart grocery order. But I'm going to be making the strawberry apple ones first, and then I'm going to make another flavor here in just a little bit, and I'm only going to make one of them. You'll see in a second, because it's chocolate, and I'm not like the biggest chocolate fan, but I want to try them and just like kind of experiment with flavors each week. The strawberry last week were like amazing. The vanilla banana were really good too, but I love the strawberry, and so I wanted to add some Granny Smith apple in it this time. I think it'll pair perfect with this apple pie spice and all of the goodness for an absolutely awesome overnight oat. So let's go ahead and mix everything together. And I almost forgot the star of the show, the Equip strawberry protein powder. That is what I'm using for this one. And I weighed it out, and I have exactly a 1/2 scoop here. It's 26 grams for a full scoop, so 13 is a 1/2. So that's what I add, a 1/2 scoop to each of the overnight oats. Give the dry ingredients just a quick mix to get it all incorporated really good, and then we will add the wet ingredients and transfer it to the glass jar. The next ones we are doing are going to be chocolate, peanut butter, banana, protein, overnight oats. That's a mouthful. But the only thing you don't see pictured here is the banana. I have to pick some up at the store later, and I'm going to top it on top of the oats later, but I'm going to go ahead and make this mixture up now and pop it in the fridge, and then I can just pop a couple bananas right on the top of it in a little bit. So I have a half a scoop of the Equip chocolate protein powder, 1/3 cup of the oats. I'm going to do 12 grams, which is 1 serving of this Lakanto peanut butter powder that I get from Amazon, 25 grams of the Greek yogurt, a 1/3 cup of the almond milk, and then of course a few drops of the monk fruit extract. Gonna mix all this up together, pop it into the mason jar, and then like I said, we'll top some bananas on it a little later. So I am not having the best of luck with these air fryer eggs, I am telling you. So I stopped them 2 minutes early only because about halfway through I paused it just because my air fryer is so loud because I was filming some other stuff and I forgot about it for a few minutes. So they sat there and I know they kept cooking, you know, just from the residual heat. So I put them back on for the last few minutes, but I didn't let them go all the way, and I'm sure that they're going to be fine. So I have them in an ice bath here for about 5 minutes or so, and then we will peel them and see the final result. Moment of truth with these boiled eggs. I'm going to cut this one because it's all super wonky anyways, because when I was peeling it, most of them peeled really good, but these two here were a hot mess. But there we are, and it looks perfect. Awesome. Next up is this pan of chicken breast tenderloins. I did the entire 3-pound bag because I'm going to be prepping for myself for wrap salads and also for my husband as well. So I just went ahead and made up the entire sheet pan. Gonna pop this in the oven at 400 for about 30 minutes or so. Next up, we're making some strawberry protein muffins. I will link the video that I got the original recipe down below. I am switching up a few things, but where I got the idea for these muffins, I will link that video down below. I am using 80 grams of oatmeal here. I just took 80 grams of this and blend it up in my NutriBullet to make it into an oat flour. And then we're going to do 60 grams of a whey protein. This is First Form's vanilla milkshake protein. I haven't used this before. I actually got this for my husband. But for baking, you want whey protein, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. A teaspoon of baking powder. I'm going to do about 100 grams of the Greek yogurt, 50 grams of the unsweetened original almond milk, and then a few drops of the monk fruit extract just to liking, and then about 100 grams of strawberries. I'm going to mix up all the dry ingredients first, and then I'll do the wet ingredients, which you will also need an egg too, almost forgot, and then I will mix it together and show you the next step. So I have the dry ingredients here that I stirred together real good till everything was incorporated. Then I just mixed the wet ingredients here. I'm going to combine them and then add the strawberries. I'm also going to add a little bit of this apple pie spice because this stuff is just bomb and why not add it to everything. So I have 8 liners here in this cupcake pan that I just lightly sprayed with some of this avocado oil, and that fit into the 8 muffin cups perfectly. I'm going to pop this in the oven at 350 degrees for 15 minutes. Next up, we are making some turkey burgers. I have never made these before, so again, we're just trial and error here, and I will let you guys know how they are. But I use this ground turkey, 93% lean, 7% fat, and I mixed Badia Complete seasoning in it, onion flakes, real salt, paprika, pepper, parsley, and I had a little bit of this chili lime left, so I just threw it in there. And then made up 4 patties out of this 1 pack, which is 16 ounces, so they're about 4 ounces a piece. And I'm going to have these for 2 different lunches, and then I'm going to saute up some of this broccoli slaw next, and I'm going to pair it with these turkey burgers. Okay, so this is the one that I'm actually going to saute up to pair with the turkey burgers. This is the one that I actually wanted to make. It has the Brussels sprouts, cabbage, kohlrabi, broccoli, carrots, and kale. Love these ones. And it's like a little smaller than the ones I used to get. So I'm going to make up both of these and pair it with the turkey burgers. I mean, and just for the record, how delicious do those turkey burgers look? Nice and juicy and like perfectly browned. Yes, please. Next thing I'm prepping for the week is nothing that I have to cook, but it's just what I want to prep up just to set me up for the week. I ordered some of these from the Salsa Texan. Nicole Burgess told me about these. Super clean tortillas, 10 calories a piece, awesome macros. Amazing ingredients, as you can see: coconut flour, lemon and lime juice, baking soda and water. Got a pack of the big ones too. These are 25 calories a piece. These are 10 calories a piece, and I have these on the meal plan a lot this week. It comes with a huge stack though, so I'm not going to have all of them this week, so I'm going to freeze some of them. So I got some of these pop-up parchment paper sheets to lay out flat in between them. I'm going to pop them in some Ziplocs and pop them in the freezer. That way whenever I need a couple, I can just pull them out. So we finally have all the meal prep done, everything ready to rock and roll for the week. So I did 4 of the strawberry and apple overnight oats, and then 2 of the chocolate peanut butter, and I will add banana to both of those. And then cooked up a ton of the chicken tenderloins for salads and wraps and all the things. Strawberry protein muffins, and I already had one of these and they are really good. I think they would be awesome with blueberry too. Next time I probably will add a little bit more of the monk fruit extract just to make them a tad bit sweeter, but they still were sweet. Depending on what protein powder you use will affect the sweetness too, so keep that in mind. But really, really good. And then of course the 2 turkey burger meals. I have 2 of the patties in each and 2 servings of the power blend in each of those, and then I had some left over. My husband isn't weighing stuff up, but he will eat a lot of the same stuff, so the extra stuff, that's what he will eat or take for lunch or whatever. I did all of the tortillas and separated them in bags. Gonna put those in freezers, keep some out, and then put the rest in the freezer. Of course, a ton of cucumbers, boiled eggs, and that is everything set and prepped and ready for the week. All right guys, so that'll do it for week number 2's meal prep. And like I said, everything turned out good. The apple strawberry overnight oats are literally the bomb.com. Those are my favorite out of all of them. The chocolate peanut butter banana overnight oats have been my least favorite, but like I talked about in the vlog this week, chocolate, I'm just not a huge fan of chocolate in general, period. And so I always tend to go to the vanilla and the strawberry protein when I'm making stuff. I do like the chocolate protein when I make like a shake or whatever with almond milk, but I'm just not a huge fan of the chocolate. My husband likes that and he uses it in a lot of stuff, but I'm just not a huge fan. If you love chocolate anything, like, you probably would love them. But I think I'm gonna stick with the vanilla and strawberry oats. That's the go-to for me. They're absolutely delicious. They're quick and easy, already made up in the fridge. Literally just eat them in the morning, like before I go work out or whatever, and they are delish. Absolutely love them. But the strawberry protein muffins that I made this week, I think, or next week, I'm going to try them with blueberry. And I put them in the fridge, and after a few days, I feel like they got like a little dry. If I'd have kept them out, I think they probably would have been better. I don't know. I'm going to kind of play around with them this next week and see how they are. They still tasted good. You could add a little more sweetener than I did. That's probably what I'll do next week, just to like kick it up a notch. The thing I was most surprised about are the turkey burgers. I thought they were going to be kind of bland or dried out, or I don't know. A lot of people say that they don't like meal prep and turkey burgers for whatever reason, but I loved them. They were awesome. I definitely will be meal prepping those again. They were delicious. They reheated awesome. I threw a little bit of the Gaines Bakery sweet poppy sauce on them, and they were absolutely awesome. So that was good. The boiled eggs definitely did better this time in the air fryer. I think like 18-19 minutes is like spot on perfect. And I have a couple other things that I'll be trying this next week, so make sure, of course, that you guys are subscribed and your notifications are clicked so you don't miss out on those videos when they go live, as well as the weekly vlog, because you can kind of see my thoughts about stuff as the week progresses. So make sure that you guys are checking those out too. And of course, make sure to go check out Nicole's meal prep video. I know she'll have a ton of awesome stuff that she'll be whipping up for this 3rd week of the low carb cut. I can't believe we're already going into the 3rd week. It has been like so awesome so far. I am loving it. I'm loving the foods. I'm loving the way that I feel. I'm loving meal prepping and tracking. Who would have thought? Absolutely loving it. If you guys are brand new here and you're just coming from Nicole's channel, what's up? I am Jen. I'm so glad that you stopped over. Check out some of my other videos, see if you like them. If you do, I would love it if you'd subscribe and become part of the YouTube crew here so we can all inspire and motivate and level up together. And of course, make sure to hit me up on Instagram at InWithJen. I'll pop my handle on the screen here. And thank you again, Nicole, for collabing with me. Love you to pieces, girl. Can't wait to see what you prepped up for this week. I know that it will be awesomeness. And if these videos are helpful to you guys, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That definitely helps your girl out and I appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe, click all the buttons down below. And again, thank you so much for watching and I will catch y'all in the next video.
Sometimes it really feels like I lose control.